Hi Lancers, this is Mrs. Robinson in the library. I am going to show you today how to access the databases that you will need for your research for AP English. So we're going to start off by opening a browser. You're going to want to open a Noodle Tools tab, so go ahead and go to noodletools.com and log in. That way when we go to save our citations, it'll already be open. And then you're going to go open another tab and you're going to search for Shawnee Mission East. Once you're at Shawnee Mission East page, you're going to go to Academics and then to Library. And then when you get here to the library page, you're going to want to bookmark that page. That's the page you're going to come back to over and over again. So it's a great idea to bookmark that at the top. All right, once you're here, we're going to click on this tab called Databases right here. Up here at the top, where this PDF is right here, this is a PDF of all the passwords that you're going to need for any of the databases if you're using them other places other than home. So you can click on that. The password for this page is Lancers, all lowercase, and it will tell you that if you hover over that PDF. So these are all the passwords for the databases we have here at school. So again, if you're working from home or elsewhere, you might need them. So that's where those are located for you. So back here on the database page, we're going to come down here and we're going to select Senior Research AP. These are the 4 LitCrit databases that we have that we recommend that you use. They all function very similarly. You might get some of the same results from some of them. If you're a College Now student, you have access to what's called JSTOR, which is a great database for researching for literature. So I encourage you, if you're a College Now student, to take a look at that. So you're welcome to use any databases through any libraries that are available. All right, we're going to start with Gale Literature Resource Center, which is the 3rd one down. So I'm going to click on that. If this is the first time you've accessed this database, you might have to put the password in, which is Lancers, all lowercase. Once you put it in once, you usually don't have to log in again. So you can see I've already logged in before, so it's not asking me again. So this bar up here across the top is our search bar. We do have advanced search features. So if I click on advanced, that's going to take me to here to where it's going to help me with our Boolean search terms. There's all sorts of other things you can limit it to down here. Once you become a more seasoned researcher, those will come in handy for you. If you haven't watched the little video about Boolean search terms, I encourage you to watch that on the database research page. It gives you some great tips on some things you can use for research. So I'm actually going to stay right here on the advanced search terms because I'm going to look for articles about Nick Carraway and In the Name of the Work, Gatsby. So that has helped me figure out my key terms and what I'm looking for. So now I'm going to click on search. And you will see that I've come up with 18 results. I want to make sure you always have literature criticism checked because that's what we want to look for. And you'll see we have several articles down here. So the blue is the title of the article. From would be the source that it came from, and then a short summary of what that is. So after you've looked through this and you find one that you're interested in, I'm going to choose this one right here, Nick Carraway as an unreliable narrator. And I'm going to click on that. So clicking on that opens the actual article. Up here across the top, you can decrease your font size, you can increase it, make it bigger. You can change your font. This one opened up in kind of a strange font, so I can open it in a different font if I want to. Change colors, background colors, if that helps you with your reading. Change the spacing, all that stuff to help you with what you're reading. You can actually have it read out loud to you, so if you click on that listen button, it'll read out loud to you. Over here on the right are related subjects, so other things you might want to check out as well. Good key terms, other things to look at related to your search. These buttons up here are your saving buttons. So we talked about in class about picking one place and saving all your articles to that one place, be it Google Drive, on your desktop, in your email, printing them off. So these are all those buttons that would help you with saving it. So Google Drive, this one will go to OneDrive, email, download, and print. Up here, the same buttons again. You can do the send to, and it will send to Drive and all those places too. So two different places where you can save. So I'm going to save all my articles to Google Drive. So all we need to do is click on Send to Drive, and it says OK. So once you've done this 1 or 2 times, that's how quick and easy it is. If it's your first time sending to Drive, you're going to have to tell it where to send it, which drive you're going to send it to. So remember, once you've saved in Drive, you need to go into your Drive and pull all those articles and put them in one folder. It's not going to make a folder for you. It's just going to drop them in there for you. So as you're saving, make sure you're also organizing those within your Drive account. All right, so once you've saved, then you also want a cite. So there's a cite button right up here that you can click. There's also one I want to show you down here at the very bottom that you can click right here. So you can do either option. I like the one at the bottom because I can click right on Noodle Tools and it's pretty quick. The other thing I want to point out is don't forget the works cited for your articles, because there might be some other resources that you can look at to get more information. So these are all the articles this author used to write this article. So it might be some other information in those as well. All right, so to cite it, I'm going to do the one on the bottom here. It automatically defaults to MLA, so just double check that. Then I'm going to click on Noodle Tools. It's going to open up my Noodle Tools, and it's going to tell you here is the citation we're importing. They want you to check and make sure it's correct. So 99% of the time it's going to come in perfect, and you don't have to do anything to it. But you do need to double check for common errors like sometimes they capitalize the author's name, all capital letters. Spacing might be a little random here and there. Titles might be all capitalized. So that's basically what you're looking for. Shouldn't be any glaring errors really. So I'm just going to look over this. It looks good to me, so I'm going to say, yep, they look good. I'm ready to import it. Make sure you select your project if you have several in Google Drive. So I want it to go to Senior Research, and I'm going to click on Import References. And then I should have a green bar up here that says it's been saved. If this down here, this Import References isn't showing, then you're not logged into Noodle Tools. So you'll have to log in and then come back and do that again. All right, so once I've done that, I can come back here. I can go back to my results, and I can take a look at some other articles from there. You can always come back up here and change your search, use different key terms, things like that. The other thing that Gale has, which is very handy, is this little topic finder over here. So once I've typed in what I'm looking for, so I typed in Nick Carraway and Gatsby, I can click on that Start Topic Finder, and it's going to open up other ideas. So based on what I've searched, it has come up with these other ideas. So The American Dream, The Jazz Age, Writers, Anne Crow, Great Gatsby Mystery, Narrator. So if I click on one of those, it's going to find some results for that. So The American Dream and F. Scott Fitzgerald. So if you're struggling to find things or coming up with ideas of things to search, you can always come back and do that topic finder. So again, that was back here where my results are. You do have to type in a term, something you're searching for, so it has something to go off of. But that topic finder is right there for you as well. All right, so that is Gale Literature Resource Center. Make sure if you have questions or having problems, need help with research terms, to stop by the library, email me, and I'm happy to help you come up with anything you need. Thanks, guys.